I can't like when it comes to pull up. I
You
can't do a
can't.
pull up because it'll become straight and it'll just pop out right out of nowhere. I remember I was working out. I noticed this is how I found out I couldn't do it anymore. I was working out and I had my back just like this and everything. I was on the bench. And the moment there's no weights, gladly there was no weights, just warm up. I put it up and it popped out
Really?
right there in the middle of nowhere.
This will be episode either 21 or 22, depending on when this one goes out.
Mhm.
But this is Donald,
Yeah, man.
my mom's brother,
Yes, sir.
so my uncle, technically. How old are you?
22.
22. I'm 20.
Doesn't look like it.
I
We look
know.
like brothers in a way,
We
honestly.
do. You look older than 22, I think.
I get that.
Yeah.
I didn't think you were 20. That's why I thought you were coming back last time.
You thought I was younger or older?
Yeah, no, I thought you were older.
Older.
Yeah, that's all.
I got that one time. I went on a date one time and this girl thought I was like 20 something, but I was 18.
What's the oldest you've ever got?
Um,
Mine was 28.
well, she was 24, but I didn't like get anything, you know what I mean? So,
No, like 28. They mistaken you. Like they thought you were.
Oh,
older.
like-
yeah. The oldest I've gotten was 28. They thought I was 28.
probably like 25. Probably 25. Yeah, they didn't say. I told them my age, and she was like, "What? Seriously? Really?
Exactly. That's the same
really?"
reaction for all of them. It's
Yeah.
the same reaction for all of them. They don't believe me, and then they mention their age, and I'm like, same thing as well. I thought you
Yeah.
were younger, but they're like supposedly older. I'm like,
Alright. So this is kind of a spur of the moment thing. I didn't even think about it until like what 30 minutes ago when my dad
yeah,
was
last
like,
minute.
yeah, he was like, "What do you
Is that
should
you
ask
down?
him?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Sick. All right, I'll go ask
Do
him."
it.
He gave me a couple questions because I didn't like think of very many. I was playing Beat Saber. I was in the moment. You know what I mean? So he gave me one question. He said, "What do you do for work?" He said, "You were like a chef or something, or a bartender, or."
Yeah, so I'm a bartend and I serve. The first one is where I bartend. It's kind of fine dining. It's in the middle of a Piedmont Center, so we have a place. Bentley's across, cheapest plate, cheapest to get in is pretty much 120. So that's already an example of the area we're already located in. You got Del Frisco's. That's where all the artists come in. Migos came in there before.
Oh,
You
really?
had the Little Baby. So like the area of that location where I bartend is pretty nice.
Mhm.
Now when it comes to my second place where I serve, it's the party place. It's the party area.
Yeah.
People say that's like the little. People always say New York City for some reason. We got Gin Mill, Stir, Brickyard. It's a lot of. They call the area South End. But every week it's completely packed. The money's there, obviously. So
Yeah,
that's
that's
what I
sick.
do.
That's sick. How long have you been there?
I've only been in the food industry for 10 months.
Do you like it?
I'm loving it.
You
I
love it?
first hated. I never liked talking to people, but for some reason, getting into this job, I feel like everyone in the world should at least be work in the food industry for a year or just get an experience of how it feels to have the hospitality. You know, how to treat people right, how to talk to people, how to
w-
carry yourself.
I was like considering like bartending. Is that something you would like
Oh, yeah.
recommend? Yeah.
Most
'cause-
definitely.
Because I'm like I like life for the experiences and stuff like
Exactly.
that. Like I don't know if I see myself like at an office job for like just sitting there all day. I can't
No, I'm
I
not.
can't like sit
I can't.
still.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, I
I can't.
can't.
I can't. I'm not a box person. I'm not. I mean, I love the technology. I can do that here and then, but that's not what I see myself doing
Hmm.
every day.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. So like for like this right here, like this I'm kind of just doing as a hobby.
It's legit though.
Yeah, I mean I bought it. I bought the PC and everything to like play Rocket League, which is a free
my
game.
game.
Yeah, I
love
love
that
Rocket
game.
League. What's
Love
your
that
highest
game.
rank?
Love that game. No, I'm not gaming right now, but that was when I was playing.
Mhm.
Last time I touched the sticks was probably 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But I say the few games I played was Rocket League, For Honor,
I
Apex,
played a little
and Jump
bit of For Honor.
Force. And
Apex,
then
too?
sometimes Brawlhalla.
What's Gel Force?
Jump Force is just it's a multiverse all anime shows in one game.
Oh, okay.
So you got Bleach, you got Hunter x Hunter, you got Dragon Ball, Naruto. You just pretty much have a bunch of anime in one fight.
Like it's a fighting game?
Yeah, it's a fighting game.
I played a little bit of like Mortal Kombat, and I was never good at Tekken, but
Tekken? No, I've never played Tekken. Mortal
Tekken is-
Kombat, that was legit. It's still going crazy to this day.
the new one's coming out
Yeah, exactly.
soon. I'm gonna
It's
buy
still-
that.
It's still going to this day.
I say I'm gonna buy that, but I have to buy the Star Wars game. There's a bunch of new games that came out that I want to get. I just don't have like time for.
I've been into the into what's that? Valhalla.
Brawlhalla?
No, Valhalla.
Valhalla?
I
What's
think
that?
Assassin's Creed.
Oh yeah.
How they completely changed it. Like, have you ever played this Assassin's Creed, all of them?
I played it like a little bit, but never like a full game all the
I
way
hear
through.
you. I hear you. I hear you. Now there's a new one, but they completely changed it up now because it's not all about assassins. It's this new one. They're Vikings. So
Okay.
everything's switched. So now the point of view, it's not even the same person anymore. They just completely flipped it around. It's a cool game still.
So is it kind of like For Honor, or is it how's it different?
You
'Cause I
you,
played a
you
little.
like you like For Honor?
I played a little bit. I was
For Honor's
never.
legit.
There was like this that big skill gap, so
Yeah,
I
I
was
love For Honor.
just getting destroyed all the
No,
time.
because it still goes with the Assassin's Creed um basic, as in still open world, so you can still travel around. But Viking wise, you still got the samurais and everyone, so it's low key similar when it comes to the genre, the content.
I always like the samurais.
Samurai is
And-
legit.
and
I'm a big
around.
katana person. I'm not a
I am
not
too.
an ass. Yeah,
I want
swords
one
all the
so bad.
way.
I'll put one like right there.
Swords
like
all the
hanging
way.
over
Swords all the way.
I
man.
love swords.
What's your
man.
favorite anime
My favorite anime?
right now? That's
I don't.
trendy.
I'm not like deep in it, but I've just finished Fire Force. That one was pretty good.
Fire Force is really good.
Hunter x Hunter, I really like. They're coming out with a new season that's like based around Kurapika, I guess.
I'm on Jujutsu Kaisen.
Jujutsu Kaisen. I need to start that one too.
That's legit. Gojo's OP.
Gojo.
OP. Yeah, that's my favorite anime character ever since that anime came out. I was like, all right, now that's my favorite. That's my new favorite character.
I like
That.
Hunter x Hunter because Gon is just like
Gon?
like just his story. I'm like, dang.
You said they're coming out with a new season?
Mhm.
There's some years, man.
Yeah, it's more based around Kurapika though.
Oh.
So I'm like, so Gon will probably be in
Just
it. Gon
going
and
back into
Killua.
his family, his roots and stuff with the eyes and everything.
Yeah, and
That's
his clan
legit.
and stuff.
That's too crazy.
When I saw like Gon go like full like Super Saiyan in that one scene, I was like, what the?
They're saying so he pretty much risked his life,
Yeah,
right? Just to what?
like exert that amount of energy or something like that.
But
right?
people and there was questions from other people like Killua. He was saying, "Damn, how many years is he into the future?"
Mhm.
So that's not even him at his full potential. That's just him in a couple years or 10 years. That's just how strong he would be.
Yeah,
So he can still be stronger.
that's
That's the
terrifying.
craziest. That's the craziest part. The craziest fight in that whole anime series I said is the Ant King and and against the old man.
Yeah,
That was nuts.
I'm gonna have to watch it again.
That was nuts. I'm always on YouTube just watching anime fights every day. Even though I watch it again. The next day I'll probably watch a different anime video, and then the next day I'll probably watch the same one again.
It's actually like so inspiring though. Like that's one of the main reasons I like started going to the gym. It's
No.
just to like get that that physique, you know.
I just started getting some anime drip. No cap, a lot of anime shirts. So it's definitely when I go back, I'm going back to the gym.
I got a couple. I think actually, back to your question. I think my favorite might be Demon Slayer right now, because I like. Have you seen Demon Slayer?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Zoe never likes anime. That's the first anime I got her
First one she
into.
likes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the first one she liked was Demon Slayer. It's
I
legit.
love Demon Slayer. The art style and everything.
love everything.
I remember seeing all
Every-
like the shorts and stuff on TikTok, and I was like, I have to watch.
No,
this.
what I really want to get, because my boy, he has a whole ass katana above his bed, and it's just, it's called Zenitsu sword. It's legit, and it's
The
all
orange one,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
The-
it's all
yeah.
real and everything. That's
That's
now there's little swords too. I see it on like ads and stuff. You
They,
can
like,
sell-
pop out,
Yeah, the
right?
little
Yeah.
pop out ones.
Yeah.
I'd be messing around wanting to get one. It's tempting. It's tempting.
On my keychain, I have a little Hanafunda earring.
That's,
That's what I got on my. Yep, I want to get some of those too.
my boy has a whole Akatsuki sweater. That's what he wears to work
I tried to
before he
find.
shows up.
I tried to find one of those the destroy like outfits, like or it says destroy on the back.
I hear
Just the normal, but I couldn't find it anywhere.
No, I remember this one time, me and my boys, a couple Halloweens ago, we did the whole Akatsuki. So, like, all of us was one every, there's a perfect amount. We even had girls, too. So they had the females of the Akatsuki, and we were, all Halloween came to a party, and all of us was just in the whole Akatsuki fair. You see all the, I was Itachi and everything, so I had the rings and all, I had the eyes, the contacts on. It was legit. It was
That's
legit.
sick.
I love it.
Do you go to a lot of parties or?
Not really.
Not really?
Not really anymore. No. Nah, it's too much for me.
Yeah.
We used to throw parties. I don't go parties. I throw parties.
Yeah.
We so it's obviously not our houses. It's all my boys' houses, and every time when their family leaves, for some reason, we always throw a party. Right? It's a 2-story house. This is one time we threw a big old party. I say 200 people max. I was in that whole house. First floor, backyard, some in the front yard as well. But us, we always have our own studio. It's what we do on a daily, you know. We have our own studio above, and we all just make music. Still to this day, they're on Spotify, SoundCloud. They're still making music to this day.
Oh, sick.
And party was going downstairs while all of us was upstairs making music.
Make music.
We made a song, and like 15 minutes later, went downstairs, turned off the song that was currently playing, played our song, and we all just started going crazy. to our
That's
song.
sick.
Just stuff
That's
like
awesome.
that. Yeah. That's missed those days, but
Do they still make music or?
yeah, they still make music to this day on
Awesome.
SoundCloud and everything. My boy is a producer, and he still try to send me beats because he thinks I'm still making music, but I don't.
Are they big or are they just kind
No,
of like as
not-
a hobby? Or?
Yeah, it's a little hobby.
Little hobby.
But like we have one or two that's slowly getting there. He's not blowing up that well, but they're making progress. You know,
Yeah.
once they started out SoundCloud, now they're on Spotify. Now he just barely hopped on Apple like last year, so I already see, the progress is there.
Mhm.
Some of them actually takes it to heart.
You should send me some of their stuff, bro. I'll listen to it. I'll
Oh, yeah.
promote it. I'll send
yeah.
it.
I got
yeah.
you. I got you.
Yeah, bro.
It's legit though. So, what's all this? You got two screens.
So the 2 screens is mostly for like,
It's PC, right?
yeah. So I can play like my game here, and I can record stuff. And if it like stops recording, I'll be able to see it, and I can like fix it.
Fix it.
Or I can have like music and Discord and everything on this screen. I had one screen at a time, and it was just this big one, which was like it was fine for
I messed with
playing,
the setup, man.
but it was kind of difficult to do all of this. And then I also got it like I kind of justified it because I was doing like online school stuff,
Okay, I heard.
and I was like,
So this is just all of it right here, huh?
this is where I just spend most of my time.
No, it's
And
the
I can
dungeon.
edit
It's
and-
the dungeon. It's the lair.
Yeah.
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 So what do you do on here other than just what's called podcasts? You do your games. other
Yeah,
than
so I
that,
play
and
right now. I'm
work?
just playing like Rocket League and Apex, or I was playing Apex. Mostly it's just Rocket League now. But I play with my friends and then I record them, and then I come over to like this one right here and I edit. I like cut it down. Sometimes I record for like up to like 3 hours and then just cut it down to like a 15
Yeah,
minute
exactly.
video.
I hear you. That's
I try and
what's
make it like fast paced because like nowadays, even myself and a lot of other people have like a really short attention span.
up.
So you have to like keep them like engaged
I
and
got
hooked.
you. Like pick out the big details out of the
Yeah,
whole
like
video.
yeah,
and
like
just
the funny
smash- yeah,
bits
yeah,
and
yeah,
all that stuff.
That's legit.
Which is kind of hard because like when you're recording for a long time, it's like you forget what you say. And sometimes if you're like recording with your friends and you're like dying laughing at some parts, you get to like relive that.
Yeah.
And that's one of my
That's the
favorite
best
things
parts.
about
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I
it
hear
is.
you. I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
we've
awesome.
I've been doing this just a couple months now, I think, but it's just been fun. I just enjoy doing it, so I'm
You
gonna keep
said you
doing it.
just started this a couple months.
Yeah. I've had all this like PC and stuff for like years, but I like wanted to do it, but I
Gotcha.
just never like just hit record. That's all
Yeah,
you
you
have
never
to do.
pursued.
And then you can't get better at editing if you don't try and edit.
Heard.
And I was
Nice.
I was like looking for an editor. Like I was playing Rocket League and someone's like, "Yeah, I edit videos." And I was like, "How much do you like charge?" And he's like, $15 like per minute of the video I edit. So it's like a
It's
10-minute
legit.
video.
He's
It's like
low-key-
$150. I was like, "I'm just going to do it myself."
I got you.
It takes a lot of time. It's
Nah,
crazy.
I can't like looking at this right now, I don't even know 100%.
This one I changed these and got them all set up. So this is this microphone right here.
I hear,
I have like 2 headphones because that one like died, so I had to charge it. So I just plugged that one in. I don't usually use that one.
Your pop's
uh,
got the same setup or what upstairs?
No, he's got a PS5.
Oh, he has a whole PS5.
Yeah, he's
that's
got
what it
the PlayStation. I'm trying to get him to build a PC so he can like, cause he wants to stream too, and like I mean he can stream to nobody,
I
but
see him. He got his thing set up and everything right there to put
Yeah,
his
his
phone
little
right
phone.
there. Yeah.
he's got a nice setup.
No,
up
I
there.
love it.
He's
I
got
love
like
it.
the multiple monitors.
He told me he
and-
built that table himself.
He did.
That's the craziest
Yeah,
part.
he did. He was in the
he's like, how
garage
much you think
sanding
this
it.
is? I'm over here thinking it's like cool 2,000. He's like, no, it's 300. Did the whole thing right there.
Yeah.
It's like 100 each right here, and just built a whole table himself. I'm
He
like,
put like lights on the
that's
bottom.
amazing. Yeah, exactly.
It was in the garage for
No way.
2 weeks, I think. Like he got it done pretty quick.
Oh, okay. I
Like
thought
the
you guys
table, yeah.
had it downstairs, and then you guys carried it all upstairs.
No. I think
Awesome.
they found it at like a garage sale or something. It was just like that big piece of wood. He put the legs on and everything like by himself.
That's legit.
Yeah, he like epoxied the top and made it all clear, sanded
I
it
love
down.
the start right now that we have right here, though. It's just a start.
Mhm.
And they were telling me that they're about to fix this whole, pretty much the basement bar. and try to
Yeah,
make
get it all refinished.
Yeah, and then you have your own half, and then Gavin, you guys have your own playroom or like your own setup over there in a whole
Yeah,
another
yeah.
area.
Yeah, that'll be. I think that one back there, that'll still be my room right there. We'll figure that
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
This will be Gavin's area, and like over there in that corner where like the shirts are,
That's where your
that'll
whole
be
setup-
like the PCs and everything.
back
will
to
be,
back. Yeah, that'll be
Yeah, it's gonna be
That's
sick.
what, yeah, I'm already knowing, dude.
I'm gonna have like LEDs.
Just seeing what they're doing right now with all this stuff, I can already imagine what
I've
So
seen.
like next time I come back, I'm already knowing that this place is
Yo,
gonna be.
it's gonna be sick, bro. It's gonna be so cool.
That's
What I
crazy.
want, I've been like looking on like Pinterest, all kinds of different stuff. Like I want it to be like the upstairs is one thing, and then you'll come downstairs and it'll look like a whole different like house almost. But it'll just be like the man cave, kind of like it'll look sick.
No, I hear
it'll
you.
look
I
awesome,
hear
bro.
you.
I can't
Love
wait.
this.
I actually can't wait.
I'm crying. What's favorite character in Apex? That's Valkyrie.
You like Valkyrie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm a flying person.
I like Valkyrie. I like
I'm too swaggy. Dodging bullets
Yeah.
and
I like
straight up.
Octane. 'Cause how
Octane.
fast he
That's my
is.
first one, but they nerfed him too many times with his. I
Like his
can't do it.
speed
Yeah,
thing,
his speed,
yeah.
and I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
He was my favorite character ever since. But when they did that one nerf, I just switched over to Valkyrie. Now Valkyrie's been my shit.
Yeah, I was using Horizon for a long time. Like I didn't realize how much I used Horizon. I had like
Is that the one that when
yeah, she like throws like the little levitate pad and
and she got the little portal,
yeah.
the
No,
vortex?
yeah, the vortex, yeah.
That's
The one
legit.
where it, like sucks everybody
Yeah,
in.
that's legit.
I used her like a ton, and I didn't
That's
even
legit.
realize how much I used her until I like looked at the stats and
Are
I
you a
was like,
sniper? What are you?
I
You're a
love
sniper?
sniping in video games. I love
you?
sniping.
Yeah.
Like Call of Duty, everything. That was me. That was, I was a
Fortnite,
sniper.
Fortnite is where my sniping days was. When it came to like I say the first 4 seasons, and then I stopped playing, and then the next time I played when it was season 10.
Yeah,
So I just missed five to 10, and I started all over again. But I don't like the game anymore now. It's not the
yeah. I
same.
haven't played. They do
It's-
way too much
It's
stuff
too much
to it
now.
now. It's way
It's
too much.
now.
I like the. I think
was-
season.
I love
Like
it
when I
when it was
first started
just
playing.
building. Yeah, when it was just building, that's pretty much it. That's
Yeah.
how you survive. But now they have a lot of powers.
Yeah,
They
there's-
added a bunch of marvels.
they put some.
I mean,
like,
it's cool,
ODM
though.
gear from like
Yeah, it's
Attack
cool
on Titan.
though,
and
but like it just
stuff.
ruined the game itself. It's like, all right, it's not the same game.
Yeah, it's too much now. I remember like double pumping and all that kind of stuff. Bro.
That was
That was
so,
so
it was
much
lit
fun.
though. I'm so sorry. It was lit though.
It was
Yeah.
the best. Those are the best days, best
Exactly.
gaming days. That's why I like
Exactly.
Rocket League is because they don't really do too much changing on it,
They
which
just added
which
more
kind of
details
sucks.
to the cars.
Yeah, exactly. Like they just added like
It
certain
makes them
cars.
look more badass.
Yeah, like you can play with like a Lamborghini and like a
Okay, I
Nissan
haven't played
Silvia
it. I
and
did
stuff
not know
now.
that yet.
Yeah, there's a ton of stuff. I can show you some of the stuff I got,
Oh, see,
but I put way too much time. I put way too much time and money into free games,
hear you.
man.
oh,
Like,
exactly, bro. You got to. I know David. I know David's the same exact way too.
mhm.
I'm looking at. I see you right there.
That is me. I got all the same, like thumbnail picture almost. I try and just keep just like the same thing going.
That's crazy.
I do like a little.
That's your editing, and this is your whole thing where you do.
Yeah, this is the YouTube, the editing. I could pull up the editing, but I don't know.
Wait,
how
what are you
to-
on? Let me see your thing.
I'm on YouTube right now.
What's your
This is that's the studio.
thing called?
Dunk 2003 Gaming, no spaces at all. Yeah, I do like 2 videos a week, like gaming ones, and then on Mondays I post the podcast.
Yeah. Let's go.
I just hit 53 subs, but I gotta do like a thank you for 50 subs video.
Yeah, exactly. Shout out to my boy right now. Hey, you watch stand-up comedians or like podcasts and stuff? You ever heard of what's it called Hey Babe?
Yeah, with Sal
Like,
Volcano
yeah,
and
like
Chris
Bad Friends
Stefano.
too as well.
Yeah, but I'm
Listen-
listening to Bad
I'm
Friends
Bad
right
Friends
now.
right now. Yeah, so every time I'm in Charlotte, that's where I live, but me and fiance always drives to South Carolina to her family, but we nonstop put up Hey Babe or Bad Friends.
Mhm.
That's legit our shit right
I
there.
listened to
Documentaries too and all that.
2 Bears, 1 Cave with Tom
Two
Segura.
Bears, One Cave, the most funniest shit you'll ever hear.
I did what I like doing with podcasts, like if they have like a lot of episodes, like the TMG podcast, everything like that, I go all the way back to episode 1 and I listen to all of them, like all the way through. So I listen to all like 200 some episodes of Bert Kreischer and Tom
Bert-
Segura. Just, like,
you watch his
talking.
new movie?
I haven't yet. I
It's
wanted
The Machine,
to.
right?
Yeah, I
Watched
wanted
The
to so
Machine,
bad.
Funniest shit.
I gotta
Watched
see
it not
it.
too long ago.
Yeah,
I watched it not too long ago. It was actually funny. Coolest.
I wanted to see it so bad. I wanted to see
Yeah, I'm
The
letting you know.
Machine and then The Little Mermaid like back to back. Like
Bert
kinda how I
Kreischer was a
did
great
that.
ass fucking movie. Bert Kreischer, I'm telling you right now.
He's
we love that
so
shit.
funny.
Funny
Him
as
and
fuck.
Tom Segura. Tom Segura just released a new special too on Netflix, a comedy special.
The stand up, right?
Yeah, stand
Oh
up.
shit, I did not know that.
I'm looking to try and get into that if I can.
No, I see you.
Yeah,
I
because
see it.
like I like making people laugh. That's like my favorite thing.
Yeah, no,
making a
they
joke
were
and then
talking about it
everybody's
too
like
upstairs.
laughing.
Yeah,
I'm
they were
like,
talking, and I see it right here. You're barely getting into it,
mhm.
and
This
then
helps like promote my voice and try and get better at speaking. Because even just hitting record, that was like one of the hardest things you got to do. And then that's not even like editing and uploading the video. like hitting start streaming, that's like people are gonna look at me, people are gonna watch me, and then you realize like you got no viewers, and you're like, oh, it's fine, and then like you start getting viewers, and then you start getting anxious.
And then you see
Yeah, and then you're
everyone's
like,
reactions or like opinions about what they're looking at right now.
exactly, and
So
then
it's
you're
actually
like,
real.
you're
It's
like, this is a lot, and then like people start hating, and you're like, you can't say things that offend me. My
Yeah, I
dad's
know.
mean to me all the time. You know?
I know you gotta accept all of it.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's a lot. It's like it's definitely harder than you think to get into, and then once you're in it, you're like,
So how did you even start off? Like, what was
um,
the first thing you have to know? Like what? Like you have to just download. This is all apps or what? All apps you just downloaded on here in order
um,
to do this?
yeah, I've had to do like a lot of research. Like I use Opera GX now instead of like Google and stuff because apparently it takes less, like power from your computer or something like that with like the processing power. OBS is a streaming, or not like a streaming, but like a recording
Yeah.
application, I guess. There's that one, and then there's like Streamlabs, which is another one, does the exact same thing, but they have like other
Do you be on
things you can
Twitch?
use. Not very much, just because I don't have time for it.
Hear that?
So I
Twitch
try
is a
and,
whole different thing, though, huh?
yeah,
I
yeah.
never got into Twitch.
I could do Twitch, like I have like stream overlays and all kinds of different stuff that I could do Twitch with, but you still need like a following and stuff like that. So like that's why you got to be on social medias like Twitter, TikTok. You got to make
Yeah.
shorts and stuff like that to promote
Marketing.
yourself.
Yeah, you gotta promote.
Because you have to
yourself.
promote yourself. Like nobody's gonna just do that for you unless
Yeah.
they find you really funny and they'll be like, "Hey, go check out my friend," you know. And that's one of the hardest things you got to do. Like I made a couple shorts and they are like my most viewed things.
Mhm.
Like I made one short has like 1.6 thousand views or something like that.
Get out.
Yeah, and I was like, I gotta make some more shorts, man. Like, no, these are not this one. I don't think. I don't remember which one it was, but it was this one right here. It's just like a short video. It's got like almost 2,000 views, and I'm like, dang, it's like free views, man.
Exactly.
I just gotta make more of those. But you still have to like
But the more they see of that same one, they're gonna notice who it is, and that's
Ex-
where you just start from there.
exactly like I
And
just
they'll
recently had-
they'll look at all your past freaking videos.
yeah, and
and
they'll see all the backlog and stuff. Like that's what
Exactly.
I'm trying to build is that backlog. And then this video, it's just random. Like a video will just go like not viral, obviously, but I got like 283 views on that one, and all the other ones have like
Hey,
double
but comments
digits.
comments matters as well. You got
Yeah,
eight
like
comments as
those
well.
some of those comments are like nice editing,
15
man. Like
likes.
nice video. I'm like,
You got
dang,
15
bro.
likes.
Yeah, I know. Like,
Yeah.
and some of these I got like 2 likes. Like it's like nothing. And then you're just like, dang, that's crazy. Like just seeing that number go up is like it's pretty satisfying.
No, I bet.
And I can
yeah,
I can
that's the
definitely
best.
see how people get
That's the
like
best part.
hung up on those numbers. They're like, oh, I gotta get more. I gotta, and then
And
they
that's when they
chase that.
and that's when they start knowing what they're doing. That's
Yeah,
how
exactly.
they know all this stuff. I hear you.
Yeah.
That's
So
legit.
it's a lot, and you can get lost in it. And I don't want to get lost
But
in it,
no,
but it's
but
like it's
time
fun.
time flies by. It's
Mhm.
fun. Exactly. That's
Yeah.
all that matters. It's fun as well.
Because if you're doing it for like a job, you're like, I gotta get paid on this. That's when it stops being fun. That's when you're like, okay, like you gotta like reassess your priorities and all that kind of stuff. Because
hear
right now I still got like my 2 part-time jobs. Still gotta like make sure the house is clean with
Mhm.
them, and it's just it's all priorities, man. That's what I've found out. It's hard.
No, it's legit.
It's fun though.
Oh yeah.
I love it. Especially like because it's playing games and stuff.
Mhm.
I have to feel like I'm doing something productive, or else it's like I feel like I'm wasting time. So if I'm recording myself playing a game and I'm like, oh, that was cool, and I was recording it, I can like
And
save
then you have
that
something to do after if you really want. if
exactly,
you,
and
Nah,
I don't feel like I like
keep yourself
wasted time.
busy,
Yeah, exactly.
but you're having fun at the same time. So,
Exactly.
I hear that.
Yeah.
That's legit.
If
That's
everybody
how I
could
am
do
with
it,
that's how I am with just getting into working out.
that's what I was doing.
Yeah.
My problem with working out is it was like my top priority is like my only priority.
Mhm.
So I'd like go to work, I'd come home, take a nap, and then I'd wake up, take pre-workout, go to the gym. And that was like 8 o'clock at night.
See, I never worked out by myself. I was just introduced to my cousin because when
Mm-hmm.
I moved from California all the way to Seattle, and the moment I landed at Seattle, my cousin was working out already, and then that's when he told me to work out. So
Mm.
like, now I'm not now he lives in Seattle. I'm in Charlotte now, so it's hard for me to even go back to working out because I don't even know. I still to this day don't even know what I'm doing. I just learned a couple of things, and that's like pretty much basics, and that's all I know. So getting into it, I hear it. Time goes by. I'm loving it. You see yourself. You see the
Yeah,
progress.
she's so get bigger.
Yeah, you see.
Yeah.
That's the same thing with this too, as well. Starting the progress, the number goes up.
Mm.
So it's similar in ways.
I was going with my friend, and like we didn't have a trainer or anything. We just had to like kind of figure out like how you did. And I like one of Gabby's friends' dads like did some something like bodybuilding or something like that. So I got a workout program from him. Started doing that. we were like, this is really difficult. So I found some guy on Instagram that I saw his physique and I was like, oh, I can do that. So I started doing that.
We got a cousin that's bodybuilding right now.
Bodybuilding, it's like satisfying, but at the same time, like
I can't see myself.
I can't get that big.
I love the
That's
little the fit.
yeah.
I don't see the bulk,
Mhm.
like if that makes sense. You know, like the fit. You know, you can still see the lines, but
Yeah,
I
the
can't see
definition. So,
definition, everything. You still got the look, but I can't see myself huge, pure. You know,
yeah,
the
I
body,
see
I
what you
can't.
mean.
I
Yeah.
can't do that.
It's some of it's like nice. That's why I started doing calisthenics right now. Like I was doing bodybuilding, and then I went to like powerlifting, and now I'm in calisthenics. So I'm just kind of doing all of it, and
Nice.
switching between those is really hard. Switching from like powerlifting to calisthenics, which is like endurance,
That is
because that's strength building, and this is like it's still strength building, but it's like endurance. So I started doing like pull ups and stuff like that, and I was like winded like fast. I was like,
no, my arm pops out. So there's certain workouts I can't do because still I need to get surgery. But if I go like this right now, I can feel it about to pop out. If I go
Really?
one higher right now.
what caused that? Just like time or like what?
No, so I got injured during football, but I just never did anything to it.
Mhm.
Just let it heal by itself. So like there's certain like when now I can't like when it comes to pull up, I can't do a
can't.
pull up because it'll become straight and it'll just pop out out of nowhere. I remember I was working out. I noticed this is how I found out I couldn't do it anymore. I was working out, and I had my back just like this and everything. I was under the bench, and the moment there's no weights. Gladly there was no weights, just warm up. I put it up and it popped out right there in the middle of nowhere. So I just like hold this with one hand the whole time, and I was just literally trying to pop my arm back.
Do you have
in
a spot or anything or?
Oh yeah. So he
Yeah.
took it off, and then the whole time like you good. I'm like pop it right back in, and we'll continue working.
Jeez, that's I could imagine. I've never like broken a bone, anything like that. I'm scared to, bro.
Nah, man, it's too
Like,
much. Nah, I'm a big. I love play all sports. Cricket, rugby is my favorite too. You got football, water polo, track.
mhm.
I'm a big volleyball person. I started my volleyball team in high school because they didn't have a boys volleyball team. So a lot of broken bones. Definitely been through it already.
Jeez,
Yeah, like this collarbone's been fractured 3 times. It's been snapped twice on this side. I mean, all my fingers have been out of place already. So this one still pops out. I need to get surgery so it doesn't anymore. So your boy's broken right now.
dude,
So I wish I
can't.
could have continued. Obviously, that's when you hear a lot of like future athletes saying like you got to take care of yourself. 'Cause,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm more like you do realize it could affect in the long.
The closest I've gotten was we were doing like flag football or something at school, and my friend like tried to tackle me or something, or he like
Straight
fell.
up?
Yeah, like he tried to tackle me, but he like broke his collarbone trying to tackle me. I was like, I cannot, dude. He had like a neck brace or something, or like a sling or whatever you got to put on for. I was like, I felt bad, but at the same time, I didn't try and tackle me. It was him.
I remember one time. No, I remember. So when I told you that one of the times when I snapped it, right? We were still in the season because it was in the middle of season,
Uh-huh.
and I wanted to go back so bad. So there's this thing called spider pads, and it's like a whole layer of your bones on your shoulders that goes under your pads, so it's like extra cushion. So I did that, and I went back onto the field, and it went out again. The same game, first game back, put the spider just for extra protection, and went up for a hit, and then it went out again. I was
Dude,
like,
I
yep.
can't. That's so scary to me. I don't want to even like think about it. I don't want to hurt myself, man.
So every time I see any video, anything when it comes to like a bone breaking, all this starts shaking right now. I'm like, oh my gosh, why are you shaking right now? I feel it.
Last story I got for this part, like Tom Segura, one of the comedians on the
Yeah,
podcast,
yeah.
right? He like twisted his arm and like I think hurt his ankle or something like that. He was just trying to play basketball with Bert Kreischer. He went up for a dunk and he like tripped or something like that. Like he jumped and fell and then he like tripped and like twisted his arm. And Bert tried to fix it and, and went like that and made it worse. Yeah, it was
Swear.
bad.
I gotta watch the video.
Yeah,
now.
I think it's on. It might be on Twitter or something, but it's funny.
No,
It's funny to hear about, but in the moment, he was like,
No,
that was
you-
the least funny.
And you
thing.
definitely gotta watch Machine. That was a funny.
Yeah, I
movie.
gotta watch
Supposedly
that.
it's a true story too, right? It goes
Yeah,
back
well, yeah, it's
a little bit of
yeah,
it,
yeah.
right? It ties a little bit of his family and stuff that he went through, but
Mhm.
the way they balance everything out, it was still a great ass, kick ass movie, man.
Mhm.
Like I think it was Russians too.
Yeah, with
Yeah, with
the
the Russians.
train. And
Yeah, it was legit.
it's funny because I can hear him like during the podcast. He was filming it like while I was listening to the podcast. So
Yeah.
there was a few episodes where like he wasn't there because he was in Siberia for 3
Heard.
months. So it was like they had like pre-recorded stuff or whatever, but it was
No,
like
Bobby Lee. You got
Bobby
Andrew,
Lee's so
I
funny.
love that guy.
There's so
Oh,
Andrew Santino.
Andrew
Oh my god,
Santino.
I just watched
Yeah.
his special cheeseburger.
Fucking Tito and all them. No, yeah,
Yeah.
no, I love that. Love all these podcasts.
I love comedians,
like
man.
we're even on the plane over here. We're literally watching Bad Friends, and
Yeah.
we're watching Two Bears. I mean, shit, what was it?
Two Bears.
No,
Two Bears, one cave. Yeah.
She showed me all of these, but Bad Friends is my favorite right now. I love Bobby Lee.
That's the one I'm on because I finished Two Bears, so I'm on. I'll show you right here.
Dude, and now they're going on tours, and we're really just looking
Yeah.
out for their dates right now because we just missed out the moment we got into Bad Friends.
Look at
Right, we saw.
Bad Friends right there. I might
Yeah,
recommend it because I haven't listened to the last
What?
episode, but I've
Okay.
listened to all of the all the recent ones, man.
exactly. They're not. No, when we first got on it, we saw the tour, we saw their dates, and it showed Charlotte that month, and we missed it.
Oh, because it's like sold out so
like,
fast.
like
or?
no, like we missed, yeah, like we missed the date already.
Oh, I
of
see
them,
what you-
of them being there. So like now we're just waiting on next year or the next tour whenever they come back, because we're gonna catch one of those.
My biggest problem right now is like I could probably go see shows, but at the same time, like the ones I want to see, they're mostly like 21 and up, so I can't see them yet because I'm only 20.
All right, so when do you turn 20? When's your birthday?
April 28th, end of
April
April.
28th?
So I almost like I want to say I just turned 20, but it's been like 4 months now.
I hear
Almost.
you.
April, May, June, July, like 3 months.
So next year it is. Huh?
Yeah.
God damn. I know you're 20.
Yeah, we went down to Miami, and like right across from where we were staying, there was a comedy place,
Uh-huh.
but it was 21 and up, so I couldn't even go to that.
No
I know. I was like,
way.
come on,
There's
man.
no way. Oh
was-
God, I noticed you were 20. Cause Rachel, yeah, your mom Rachel, she told me she's like for 20 years. I think it's not one time.
Yeah, upstairs.
Yeah, the upstairs.
Yeah.
Something about the Barbie movie. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like it took you 20 years, and I was like, I looked at, I was like, 20 years. She's like, yeah, 20 years. I'm like, no, he's 20. He's 20, and I was like, man, it made sense now. For last time, remember when I asked you the question coming back when you were taking the kids?
Uh-huh. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking like you were like, oh, do you
I
have
mean,
to
they
stay?
were- Honestly, because we know Khalil, we know like they know like everybody
Oh,
there. They
legit.
probably would have let me come back, but I had like recording and stuff to
okay,
do, so I was like,
gotcha,
I
gotcha,
gotta,
gotcha.
because I just got back.
Now
from
they
my
showed me
trip.
the last year when you were the Marina's birthday
yeah.
and the front of the bus and everything. The whole fit was clean, man. You were
Standing
checking
up
all you up with the
Yep,
clipboard and
yep,
all.
yep.
Got the glasses on, got the drip.
That was
all
a
on
fun.
everything.
That was a fun
Nah,
day.
they told me, man, the big ass party bus.
She had no idea either.
Nah,
was
they
a complete
said
surprise.
that what she drove up, and then on the one side was all the friends, and then on the other side was the bus and you, right?
Yep.
And then she got out man, I seen it. She Ray showed us the video too. That was a beautiful.
That was fun.
Were you on the bus or no?
No, I was on the bus. I was.
Who-
we
so
were
who
like
was- who was the
walking
DD?
distance.
They say they had their own.
For whoever the bus was, I think they like hired the bus, so it was like whoever was.
Oh, they
Like the
hired
company
their
or
own
something like
DD.
that? Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so they were perfect.
Yeah.
Oh,
And the parking lot we met at, like we were still like walking distance from my house. So like as soon as I finished everything, I just
Oh,
walked back to my house.
that's it. Okay, so nice.
Yeah, it was sick.
No, and now you guys are into this new house, man. We
Yeah,
love
this
new
is
house.
this is big. This is a
We love
big.
this new house. You like this house compared to the other one?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Because the other one was like a townhouse. Like we didn't own it. We
They
owned
said it was
this
smaller because of the
Yeah, and
three
it's smaller and everything.
This is so much better. Yeah, no, I love this. I love this little place.
Eh.
Saw your neighbor's backyard, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
On the other side?
That shed out there too. We got that shed
They say you guys
installed.
made it, right?
Yeah, we had to like the shed we didn't make because I guess they just put it on what we did.
Okay.
We had to like dig up the ground, make it all flat. We had to like put those wood things there that on the base. We had to fill it with rocks.
Because the whole thing was grass area, right?
Yeah, it was just
Oh,
a grass
shit.
slope, so we had to like make it all level and stuff. It was hard. Like we had pickaxes in the
Not
ground.
bad.
We had like Gavin
Nah,
back there.
I hear you.
digging and stuff.
My grandma's a big she's a green thumb, man.
Mhm.
She's always the last one to go to sleep but the first one up for some reason.
Yeah.
And I remember one time we went into a new house, and she didn't, and obviously her being a garden person, she needed a garden. So there was a mountain near us. My cousin, me and him grabbed the van. We go to the mountains and we just get big humongous rocks, sometimes the same size, some bigger ones. And then we go back home and we destroyed the whole front lawn just to like plant the rocks and make a whole different garden.
Uh-huh.
And then the very next day she woke up, then she saw her whole garden right there, and she just started planting right away.
Yes.
Automatically just started getting her stuff, and she started.
That's like therapeutic, right?
It really
Gardening
is,
is. Yeah,
yeah.
I've seen a lot of people do.
I bet it. No, it's good for the soul too. It's
Mhm.
really good for the soul.
My start garden. I think Rita's gardening. Did you see her flowers? Did she show you
That's
guys?
hers.
I think so. That little potted. She had like a little pot with some
I
flowers. I
saw
think.
it. I didn't know.
Yeah,
Oh, the one in the red cups.
I think so.
That's
Yeah,
what it
I
was.
think
You guys
so.
are
Yeah.
growing. You guys are growing plants in the little
Yeah.
red. Love that. It was good ventilation though. It's smart. But it made sense now. It's not my first time seeing people do that in the red solo cups. Oh, shit, that's nice.
Yeah. Well, I'll go ask her and she'll show you her plants. She's really
Yeah.
proud of them.
Yeah, I know. I think that's because she was talking about it outside. Like, she was talking about the plants, but I didn't know she was growing them.
Mhm.
She was just talking about it. I didn't know that was her plants, and she was just growing.
Yeah.
Crying. It's legit.
We have fun here.
Yeah. No, no, man.
Yeah.
No cap, man. We're used to, I say, out of all the vacations, this is the one that we hate to leave early. Like, we're used to,
Mhm.
like, we went to Miami and we were just so ready to come home. you
Because it's
know?
like hot down there.
Yeah,
Right?
but
It's like
no, but
party
it's
all
just
the
vacation.
time.
You know,
or-
like the
yeah.
past vacations that we've been on, we've always been eager to come home already.
Mhm.
But with this one, it's like, can't believe we're leaving right now.
It's
like-
different with family. Like I just
Yeah.
went to Arizona and I was like chilling with my aunts and my grandma, and like the like Sunday afternoon and Monday I was
Uh-huh.
with my aunt Erica, and we literally all we did was just chill at the house like the whole day.
But
Like
I,
ate food,
yeah,
watched TV.
that's
It
all you
was like
need.
it was so relaxing.
I do hear that. I do hear that because it was just me and her, not saying that it was horrible or anything, but like when family is also involved, it's a bigger
Yeah.
impact. It's like, damn, I do know.
Yeah,
Like, man, it's a legit place.
yeah.
So what does your what does because I know your dad does a shop, right?
No,
Is that a car? Hey, what's in the garage?
the garage. That's a 240.
What is
something.
it? Y'all starting a project? or
Nah,
something?
he's had that for a long time.
For real?
Yeah, and then he gave it to Logan, and
I
then
never
like
asked
to work
about it. I
on it,
was
but like
like-
he hasn't worked on it yet. It's
You gotta ask. So
yeah, we got to get it. We got to get work done on it. But
okay.
it's been in there for a long time.
Oh,
Like
right.
it's been in the works. Like everything, like stuff comes up, and
No,
it just
I
kind
know.
of it just sticks around for now.
Dude, I've always wanted to start on a project or something. We just saw a badass car not too long ago. Don't even know what it was. Never seen a car like that.
Mhm.
It looks like it was just. Obviously Ray knew what it was. I was like,
Yeah.
it looks like it's a limited edition. He's like, yeah, it is. It's this. Boom, boom, boom. He was like,
He knows a lot about
I know.
cars, a lot about planes. I think he wanted to be a pilot, but since he wasn't
all
like
three
born
of them,
here,
all three of
Yeah.
them are just geniuses. you
Yeah.
know? And then they put it all together perfectly, man, and they just make all this happen.
yeah.
Right? It's
Yeah.
magic. That's magic.
I'm just here for the ride.
Same. I'm here for the ride, man.
Honestly, I
I'm
think
here to go with the flow.
when you tell people you're like, yeah, I live in my parents' basement, it's not this. It's not necessarily the same because my name's on the house. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Like, so it's like, I don't live in my parents' basement. I live in my basement.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like, why are you living in your own basement? It's like, well, I live with my parents, and they're like, okay. So it's like, I gotta find a way
But
to
you
word
guys,
that
yeah,
differently.
but you guys making it work.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
making it
but
work.
you're
It's a
making it
great
work.
investment, all kinds of stuff. Like,
Yeah, and then you guys are literally about to change this whole freaking place up. I remember my friend, the dad is like construction and the mom's an interior designer, and they had only 2 bedrooms upstairs, right? It was the brother and sister sharing, and then the parents obviously having one. They destroyed both of them, made one a big bathroom connected to the other bathroom, and then made 2 extra rooms,
Mhm.
and then they destroyed their whole basement and made that their master bedroom for the parents, and they were still considered being in the basements. But like, you know what I mean? So
Mhm.
it doesn't matter, man. You work with it. You make the best out of it. That's what y'all doing.
yeah.
I can't wait to see this though.
And it's gonna be sick.
Because I walked in, I was like, this is the baddest basement I've ever seen. I was like, I can't wait to see what you guys do to this place.
I want to put like up all these pictures, like these pictures right here. All those I drew those like in like middle
For real?
school. Yeah,
Dude,
Yeah.
nice.
I used to love art so much, and then I just kind of drifted away from it. I just didn't have time. Time is the biggest problem right
but
now.
you can, yeah, I hear that.
Yeah. So I just transferred my art to
No,
this,
that's legit, man.
and I just edit
Gotta hang
videos
those
now
out.
with it.
Gotta definitely. We have a lot of a lot of artists in our family too, man. They love drawing, especially Zoe too.
Mm-hmm.
She's just the same exact way. Nah, man, these are. Really, I love.
Honestly, what I should do is I should like find
Oh,
something.
I
I need a
really love that
tattoo.
one.
Is what I need. That one, yeah, that's one of my
I
favorite
really
ones. The
love that one,
shading and
man.
it's all.
That's why this is perfect. That's
I
what's
love the
fun.
color blue. If you can't tell, I got
Nah,
blue in like,
same,
all those
same.
pictures.
My color is blue too, man. Baby blue is my favorite color.
Yeah,
Oh man, you got some too.
I should post some of that on my Instagram or something.
On me, that one right there.
The The grapes or the one to the left of that one?
No, yeah, the one to the left.
Yeah, that one's pretty sick. The
I see the detail one on the left of that too as well.
these are yeah. I got a lot of stuff, a lot of backstory. I gotta figure out how to turn it into jokes.
But it's time, I know. No, it's time,
Yeah.
man. It's time is all it takes.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that was a pretty good
That
episode.
was awesome.
I wanna end it so it doesn't like cut it off because
Alright.
sometimes like the editing is weird. But thank you for being on here.
Hell yeah, man.
It was sick,
I
bro.
fucking love it,
This is,
brother. This is awesome. First time being on. Thank you for having me on. Hey, this
Of
guy's
course.
great. Like and subscribe if you already know.
Yep.
Yeah, come
Yeah.
on now.
Hit that bell notification so you get notified whenever I upload. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Peace.